I'm Travis James. I'm a CAT provider for groups. Most of the area I work, I'll say, is about two-thirds Indiana intakes and then one-third West Virginia.
I am Brittany Stout. I am primarily in the Vincennes and Salem offices in Indiana. I've been with groups for 4 years now.
I started working in the Department of Corrections. I left a couple years into that. It was pretty fast-paced, and it was a little wild. Worked as a hospitalist. I absolutely loved it in Southern Illinois, and urgent care, and then came back to the Department of Corrections as a mental health provider for 6 years.
So outside of groups, I am a family nurse practitioner in a rural FQHC. So I do primary care, all ages, all groups.
Before I went to PA school, I was in addictions for 10 years as a counselor and then as in management. And so I always knew that field. I always felt comfortable.
My brother passed away in 2018, and that's when I started researching like substance use and treatment and what the options were, and that's how I found out about Suboxone. I got my training and my waiver and came on to groups, and of course at the time it was in person before COVID hit. But COVID really allowed me to be more accessible for groups because of the telehealth option. So yeah, that's exactly why my brother passing away really got me into the world of substance use. Man, I love our members. I live rurally. We have like 9,000 people in my town, and there's still a lot of stigma around substance use. And the members are just like my people. They are the people that I grew up with. They are people that I would have hung out with if I was in their age group. I don't know. They're awesome. They come in very vulnerable and scared and feeling alone, and they make relationships and they make friendships, and they get to know the providers even. Like, you don't think that you matter to the members, but when you see them month after month like I do, they're like, hey, how's your kids doing? Or hey, did you get that project done last month? Like they're genuinely interested and concerned about us too, which I love. I find that so sweet.
Since I mostly do new intakes, the biggest thing is building trust quickly. In the course of just a few minutes, for members to divulge a lot of their alcohol and drug use history. Some things not very pleasant for them, very uncomfortable. And so to be able to sort of have that rapport and to put them at ease, and to also get as much information as I can for their intake.
And they really protect their own. As these members get better, right? Like their core group that they go to week after week after week becomes their family. And that's probably one of my favorite parts about seeing the members, is that they really get close to each other.
Absolutely. I still remember one of my members who delivered a baby early on. Aww. As I was the group member. And then every month, right before group, she'd always have the baby there. I would just say hi. Yeah. And it was just, that's how it felt. I loved it. Absolutely loved it.